Hello, PSI members and employees, and welcome to the tape that will change the future of the Bonds Burgers brand and Bloody Smiles Company for the better. That's right, after 4 years of legal paperwork, we decided to use our backup plan. Created after the tragic closure of Bonds Burgers in July 14th, 1974. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Relocate Project. But before we go into any details, we would like to welcome new Bloody Smiles employees. Let's start by analyzing the Relocate Project by checking on what's happened since the closure of Bonds 4 years ago. As many of you might have known from previous tapes, our beloved entertainers were safely transported to the storage facility in St. Juanas Forest after the closure of Bonds Burgers. Later on, a good amount of business opportunities appeared, such as books, merch, and even a TV show. That's when company founder Felix Franken came up with the brilliant idea to restore and reprogram the robots of Bonds Burgers with the purpose of relocating them in a new restaurant that we open in a not-so-distant future. Pretty smart idea, right? Making enough money to eventually reopen the Bonds Burgers restaurant is no doubt a brilliant idea. So let's give it up for Felix Franken, a man with not only a giant brain, but also a giant heart.
Bunny Rabbit is trying to find a way out of the cage, but isn't successful. The Bunny Rabbit must get the owner's attention. The Bunny Rabbit must get out. The Bunny Rabbit needs to 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 get out. The rabbit is starting. 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 Is starting.
to technical support. Today we will focus on the area tour and orientation inside K9, the Bunny Smiles storage facility. We recommend all facility caretakers have all needed equipment at hand and to always wear the Bunny Smiles uniform, but most importantly you must always under any circumstance use your BSI ID. Once you have all the necessary equipment in hand, we are ready to go. Hello, I see you made it to the storage facility. I bet you must be very excited and nervous to start working here. But let's stop and think. Do you have all the necessary items for your job's tasks? I thought so. Let's put on a nice backpack and start packing our items. Let's check the items required for your job at K9. Flashlight, check. Snacks, check. Key, check. Camera, check. Whoa, it's pretty dark here. Turn on the light. 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 It's important to keep track of which room to enter. This place can be really tricky and you can get lost very easily. This is the resting room. In this room you can sit down, rest, talk with co-workers. You name it. Remember to always keep this room as clean and organized as possible. A clean environment helps to get tasks done faster. The dirty environment only makes your job harder to get done. Alright, this is the main hall of the place. In front of you, you will find 3 doors. These are the storage areas. The first door is used to save any kind of cleaning items and supplies. The second door is used to save what kind of prizes and merch that was available in the Buns Burgers restaurant. The third door is used to Yes, I will give you over the here one young yes, silver appreciate no was not zero in the ski work needs a need retire to be room that's a developer and the on your retinol cyber me here absorb. Welcome to the basement. Right now you are in the main storage area. As you can see, this is the room where we storage more important items such as stages, tables, arcade machines, and birthday props. Now please follow me to the next door. In the Buns Burgers restaurant, remember to avoid touching or shining lights on our robots unless you are a facility technician. Now let's move on to the next room. By the time she entered the backstage as the voice told her to, missing husband wasn't there. Instead she found a rabbit. When she woke up, she was beautiful. But on the inside, it felt like every single part of her body was bleeding.
No, the place itself was open during a short period of time, on which, a certain number of cases occurred around the area.
Damn.
Huh. Yeah. And there were complaints from people that lived near the restaurant about the place playing music during midnight, like at 2 or 3 in the morning, along with the lights on, which was weird because back then the company didn't worry about hiring night guards. But yeah, the place closed after people reported hearing screams of an adult woman inside the restaurant.
Jesus.
So yeah, some hours after this specific case was reported, the restaurant decided to close its doors, probably because authorities needed to check the place or something. What's weird about this is that in the last day Bonds was open, they had only like one or two families in it. And they mentioned later that the animatronics, like the entertainers, were completely absent and that the curtains were closed.
Well, that's odd.
Fuck. This force reminds me of a movie, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
These pieces with the new ones.
Don't you think that takes some time? I mean, we gotta do all the others soon enough to get to the end of the week.
I mean, yes, but I think we should make them look as new as possible. That's the whole point of this project, right? I think we should restore them as much as we can, don't you think?
Yes, but if we keep on focusing on these small details and repairing all the robots, we won't be able to get them finished.
Hey Kevin,
Yeah?
I doubt we can add the blinking eyes feature on this one. His eye sockets are really damaged. Almost as if someone did this intentionally.
I think all the holes and the damages on the eyes were made after the closure.
What do you mean?
Shit. When the place closed down, Fire from Tech, the company who created the robots, had to revise them after noticing good amount of irregularities in them. During the process, they probably did this just to get to the angles.
Good night, guys.
God, it's so cold in this place.
Holy shit. Guys, look at this key. Have you ever noticed how a company gave us this tiny key and never mentioned its purpose? It has to be something interesting.
Maybe. We're running out of time. We should focus on finishing the robots by tomorrow.
Right.
Hello. I think this will be the last recording we make before we leave. So yeah. Anyway, the reprogramming phase was unsuccessful. We had a ton of inconveniences when we tried to restore the robots. There were a ton of the damaged parts in the endoskeleton models, which made it impossible to add new features. And let's not forget we didn't have, enough time to end the project.
Yeah, we hope we can go back with better equipment and a better deadline.
As Hillary said, we beg to come to allows us to return with a more organized plan. But for now, this is the end of the reprogramming phase. From then, the relocation project and log.
Hey guys, this is Ashley. I'm going to use this camera because I'm planning to record where I find this key leads to. I'm sure this key hides could save the project. I know you guys told me not to run around the facility, but I generally think this small key could be a lifesaver to the project. I'll show this footage to you guys once you wake up. And it took me a while, but I realized this key leads to the store, labeled back doors. It seems like a small area, so I'm just going to take a look-see. See if I can find anything interesting, and then go back. Simple. This place is really bigger than I thought. I don't think I have enough time, so I'll just try to pick random doors and see what's inside, I guess. After a ton of empty rooms with boring stuff, I came across this door, which is open. Kind of weird. Anyway, this room seems to have a bunch of spare endo pieces and something covered under the sheet. I'm not sure what for, but I won't go into any detail about it, and since I'm in rush, of course, this place could be a bit scary. So, this is room number 26 or 27, I think. As you can see here, there's a bunch of spare heads. Nothing to be interesting to me. Well, this is bizarre. I can't really tell if this rabbit's a robot or a puppet, but like, why is it hanging on the wall? This is, really, okay. This is the last door. I I don't ever think I've seen this clown thing before. But, okay, there's absolutely no fucking way I'm not getting close to that thing. I found this thing on the table here. I'm pretty sure that clown thing has a cassette player thing imitation installed. So I guess I have to be brave and see what this thing does. I really don't know why this fucker has a cassette player thing installed. But my best guess, it has to be used for birthday parties. Like, it will play a customized tape or something? I don't know. But we're about to find out.